Hello and welcome. I was gonna it's quite funny. I was gonna come down and say I'm gonna prep everything ready for, like, as if we were on Hobo's Hollow, and lo and behold, I did it last time. We've actually got everybody prepped on the actual side of the field. There's a few stones on this one, but as I found, it's weird. It's like last year's stones you can't actually get. It's really strange. I don't know what it is. I've been on a couple of Let's Plays. Felsbrunn, one of the Extreme series, I went on. Tried to get the stones that you could see, that the game said there were stones on the field, and they would not let me around. And there was another one I did it, exactly the same thing also. Now, I'm trying to do a few sessions because I'm embarking on a unique endeavour of an around the world in 80 days, where we take the equipment from one Let's Play and inject the equipment into the other Let's Play, basically. So I'm trying to actually get Fox Farms a few sessions in, because I've got a few more to post, but if I'm to do around the world in 8 days, I'm going to have to concentrate on that. That is going to be the Let's Play, because it's going to be like, I might get the odd episode in. Sometimes I find it's quite therapeutic to, and let's set everybody go first. Let's just, yeah, let's do a bit of that, and then yeah, we can chat as we're working, really, can't we? And I've left the thing down at the truck down at the shop, and I can't for the life of me work out why, because we buy our TMR, so I'm really a little bit unsure as to why I've actually done that. And we've got the biggie. I can't believe how well we've done with seeders and planters and tractors. Really? Yeah, no, I can see that this is the right course, and yes, I'm looking forward to this. Now on Fox Farms, Zoli has opted, like many map makers, to go for the premium pack. Well, I'm resisting. I am having peas. This is our last year, and I'm determined that we are going to. I love the peas. I did like the original crops that Zoli had actually done that were quite unique to the map. I can have premium pack anywhere else, so yeah, this was quite unique to me, and I'm quite glad that we're doing this. Right, let me just show you. Let's move out of the way before we get run over. That thing I think would kill me. Oh, I don't really. I can't remember those colours. That's not the colours that. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure we had yellow. Please tell me I haven't got one. We didn't my second one yet, did we? I know we always talked about it, but I'm sure their colours are not right. We had yellow. Please tell me. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It is true though. I'm quite sure it was gold. I mean, my memory is a little bit shocking, but like even that to me is like going, ooh. Yeah, only one, and it was gold. I'm sure it was not blue, light blue like that. Something's happened to the colours. Very strange. Anyway, it'll harvest still the same. Yeah, right. What is in the sales today? Yeah, I think we're alright for tractors, definitely. And I would go for that, only I'm really not sure. The Mark Thor I'm leaving alone because it does damage a lot of crops, as I've sort of found out. Yeah, sort of a conquering hero, and then basically in the end it ended up not being as conquering hero as I thought, because I lost 2/3 of a crop of potatoes because of it. So yeah, I've been sort of leaving it alone. Ooh, leaving it alone a little bit. Right, let me just show you. Oh no, that's not the right one at all. I want to show you what we've sort of got to do. Let's just make sure everybody's happy. Yeah, they're all buzzing along nicely. Now the animals we're going to do, yeah, we are going to do the animals in a minute, but I thought at least pause. Right, so the sugar cane is like nitrogen nicely. So is that. Now that is as nitrogen nicely as it can be, as is the sunflowers too. And yeah, that's important. Let's have a quick look, because I think the grass was ready as well. I think, but let's have a look. I might be wrong. Oh no, that's definitely completely 100%. The thing I love about this is we've got only one field, but it's a bit of a monster. And this has got the course. This is like Neverland. I love Neverland for that. We've just got one massive grass, field, and that was it. Right, so then there's going to be a bit. Let's get on with the animals first before we do anything else. Oh no, that's not what we want. Let's grab the Kastrinka. Always struggle to say this name. Yeah, let's do the water first. 10 tons. I think we can. Yeah, that's not really important right now. Definitely not. It's definitely a bit of straw, but not a lot. No, we're doing quite well. I don't think. No, I'm almost sure that we need to do the animals. I was looking at the food and it's not low. No, we've not looked at, not sort of like let them down like that. But yeah, no, are we full of animals? I can't remember because it's like there's 3 sets, isn't it? 100, 100, 100. I think they do 150. Yeah, so. Or is it 100 per? I think it. No, I think I'm right. You need to be at the gate. I remember. Yeah. Right. Let's get this done. Right. I think I'm going to go. Yeah. I'm going to. This is a Hobo's Hollow territory. We've got a lot of work to do. I'm going to literally. I said this anyway about the animals every day now. Is getting to the point where we really need to get cracking and do an awful lot, because these sessions are going to be monstrous really now going forwards, because the fields are massive, and although to be honest I suppose equally, yeah, really, yeah, in some ways. No, they are. They're going to take a while. If I didn't time lapse it'd take forever. Right, I think we'll fill this. Now, do I remember the trick with the gates? Do I remember that I can't... It's the animal dialogue that actually defeats this, which took me quite a long while to figure out. Yeah, you've literally... Yeah, you go just past it. It's a little bit of a strange place, but I think probably one of those things that was a bit of an oversight. I'm quite sure it wasn't done on purpose. And it's done, and once you've mastered the... Oh, no, you don't need to do that either. Yeah. Yeah, because it even stops you, like, closing the gate as well. It is a bit confusing. Anyway, yes, we know what we've got to do. I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I'm coming out the time lapse. I realise, yeah, what I've done. I've mulched the field instead of rolling it. That's the only bad thing about having a multi-purpose tool. Well, I'm sure they look the same. I'll have to check it edited, but it definitely says mulched. So I've left it in mulch. I can't remember when I did. Oh, it will be for that fit. Yeah, it will be in mulch configuration. It's now in field roller. Yeah, I realised, I thought, hang on a minute, why is this not showing as growing, apart from these little corner bits, which is where the mulch missed. But if you check and switch the rolling off, it's been mulched. So yeah, unfortunately, Wally here has mulched the field. Oh, I know, obviously, we all know it's a mistake, it really is, but we've now got to reseed the fields ourselves. So I'm going to use the giant monster, I am, and we're going to set the roller going on in a minute on that big field 2, and I'm going to do field 22. So yeah, it's so annoying. 21. I don't know that we've got, no, I don't think we haven't done this field. Oh, it's so annoying. It is I think 2, if you'll be lucky. 24.6. Oh, sickening feeling. I thought, oh, what's and then it began to dawn that this is like, it doesn't just do one thing. And I thought, please don't tell me I'm mulched. No, that's not quite finished yet. It's got another bit to go, so they might clang into each other. Right, okay, so then let's go borrow the biggie, and we're gonna have a bit of fun with this then. Yes, I think this needs rolling too. Well, to be honest, it's weed growing. Aha! We will also weed with our beautiful weeder. Strokes, well, the sprayer. Yeah, that is definitely not. Actually, at the back of my mind, I remember. I do. It's weird. My memory is strange. I do. Oh wow! We need some seed. We've got loads of seeds on the edge of that field. Yeah, I did it by mistake. I remember thinking, you've just changed the colours on that. It wasn't that colour. Really, it's the most revolting colours you could ever choose. But I do remember doing it now. Yeah, so this should open itself. Really. If we just pull next to it. Oh, make sure. No, we are completely. Yeah. I was thinking about tidying this lot of seeds up. Now we're doing it in one. Right, well, yeah, we want to change that to oats, I believe. How do you do the other one? Oh, no, that's. I think you've got to switch to the other tank. No. Right. Oh, it's weird when you've got additional tanks. Right, this is a bit of a pain. Let's not struggle. We've got plenty of ways and means of doing this. One of them is to let go of that at the back. Oh, perhaps it is that it's. Oh, that'll be the. Yeah, it will. We shall shift our back sides out of your way. Now then, oh no, now the other field should be done itself, really? Yeah, this one here should be fertilised and, yeah, should be fertilised. Yeah, it is nitrogen. Did we nitrogen that one? Yeah, we did, yeah, I remember it, yeah. Although I don't know what's going to happen now that we've obviously done what we've done. Whether that's going to need re-nitrogen or whether that actually, yeah, it's really not sure how that actually works. Yeah, the last time we used this was on Saxthorpe. Now, if I let go of this, will it reset what we did last? It's a bit strange, really, this type of thing where you've got additional tanks and one's still remembering the thing, because... No, it still does not care. Right. Well, I've got to be honest, thinking about this, we're mostly going to be waiting for the harvest and feeding the animals, really, over the ensuing months. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, we have had a few long sessions to get to this point, and this, I would say, is the most... Right, select seed. Lower seed, close cover. We've selected seed, oats. We've not got an additional tank, so I don't understand why we're still showing... You would not believe something like that could actually stop you. I don't know how this is going to work, really. I'm not talking about this dragging the herbicide or liquid fertilizer around. Yeah, I mean, not sure how this is going to work if we... Because it can only seed one thing. I don't really want it to seed peas. And it is showing, if you switch that on, as select seed oats. So... Let's have a quick look and make sure it is seeding oats. It is. Fantastic. Right, okay then. We're going to do this ourselves. Now then, roller. Yeah. Yeah, I am going to say more words. I'm going to go into a brief time lapse, but I'm going to do this. Not, here's me. I've been the gopher, going around here, there, and everywhere for everybody. This time I'm going to have a bit of fun. Oh, we do need to set this. Yeah, we do also, though, we've got to still be a farm manager. Right, that's on the last line. So we're going to get that on the top, on that big field. Set this going. Oh, brilliant. These are little stones. It's actually, yeah, completely rolling them. Fantastic. We'll set this going. And then we're going to set the... what would I prefer? A go on the Jan? Or seeding in that? Actually, I would like to have a go too, but I've got to be honest, it is a very large field. Very large. It is a very large field, but you know, sometimes it's quite therapeutic doing something like that, so I think we're going to do it. Or I'm going to do the big field with the Jan. No, it's not the Jan, is it now? It's the brewing. We swapped the Jan out. Yeah, the Jan, it's a bit of a funny one. I read it on the mod hub and it did sound like it was almost designed to have wheel marks, because we know in real life actually they do have very narrow tyres that leave wheel marks. I don't know that it wasn't by design that it leaves damage on your crops, and that you're supposed to do things like, well, that'll never suit me, not in this particular game, but it does sort of make a bit of sense that it did, because yeah, the reading was a little bit strange, and it sort of made me think, oh, perhaps it was designed to actually do that then, and I was the crop destruction. The crop destruction plus definitely does do things with tyres that are narrows. So yeah, it's not completely right. So we're gonna let a worker do this. And so that's field 22. I don't think we will have done this course at all. 19.8, I think 2. It's quite narrow. 22. Save, activate, 19.8 meters. And start at first waypoint. And we are going to go grab the brewing. Let's get its name right. And have we any more herbicide? Was that herbicide? Did we make any herbicide in the... did we make any of our own? Or was that what I was going down to the shop for? Because I realised that we hadn't actually got any. Could be. Let's just see. No, there was nothing at all to do there. Now then, so we've done that. It's the biggie. The monster field. Well, when I say that, the top field's bigger. Yeah, really, that's the... Oh, no, this is going to be actually quite a bit of fun. In so much as... Yeah, it is actually. This is going to be all by eye. Okay then, let's do this. So then, I am going to say my words. Yeah. That's just... Is someone blocked, really? Oh, they are as well. That's because you've got yourself into a right tizzy, haven't you? That's what it is, really. Not sure which way around it was actually going. Let's click on it. So it goes the opposite way to what it is now. Yeah, it's a very, very... It is not... you wouldn't really expect a gangly beast like this to really turn well, would you? Really, it is a bit of a contraption. I mean, the Borgo is even more. I should just about get away with that. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, right then. I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. done. Yeah, so I did get a chance to use the roller as well. Yeah, smash it. Now, if you'd have told me that this was going to be the crawler, I would have like said no way. They're both, the crawler's 3 horsepower more powerful than this. This has got wheel weights on as well as the front, although it didn't really particularly care about the front weight. It was already quite stable. Obviously the thing is with that, we can't stick an additional heavier weight on the front. It is like a fixed weight, the crawler should I say. It is a strange shape though, it's quite narrow. I'm not sure if the Fendt crawler would actually be like that if I'd got the big 931. Yeah, my one of my favourite tractors. It's no longer my favourite tractor. In fact, yeah, to be honest, even before the beautiful case that is very much like this one. In fact, is it not the case? Not this, but it's like, isn't it a souped up version of this? I believe, yeah, the large tractor. I don't know that it's exactly the same. Yeah, I shall show you what I'm waffling on about. Yeah, so this is the one that we've got, and then we've got it up to max. That's a heavy tractor as well. It is. That's a monster. That doesn't shift for it much at all. Yeah, the 1100. If you go for the 673 horsepower one, it's 23 tons. How heavy is the dog? It is a large tractor. It is 15.7. Now, you wouldn't believe that, actually. It's got a lower centre of gravity. That's got obviously higher centre of gravity, which should give it a massive disadvantage. But I've got to be honest, for some reason, the Sid Modding one, really did not. It really did not play ball. It's track small. I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it. It really was not stable, not at all, and it really is heavier. If, as I said, if I'm being totally honest now, the Fendt tracks are a lot bigger than the full length of this, and I wonder if that is the problem with this. I think if you tried that with the big, yeah, the 1100, that I think would be. I mean, of course, it is a 438 horsepower as well. But then so is that 431 or 434 too. So horses, they're fairly evenly matched. This is the heavier of the two by a little bit, by about a ton. But it really did struggle. So yes, that really has quite shocked me, to be honest. I was going to go through till tomorrow, but I thought, no, we've done everything. I believe we'll just double check. We should now see growth on 22.2. I haven't done that in a long time. Last time I mulched a field, it was a grass field with the HX20 with it in mulch configuration. So we've got 2 fields of, I thought for one horrible minute that I'd actually planted a 3rd field of oats. So we've got 2 fields of oats, a beautiful massive field of sunflowers, the huge fields of barley, and a very, very large field of peas, plus for sugarcane, a fairly hefty field of sugarcane too. So this is going to be it is going to be fun, to be honest. It really is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to probably maximise leasing unless we got a forage harvester like drop. I was going to try to use the 9 metre. We haven't got anything, have we? I'm sure we haven't. We've not already got something in the sugarcane technology. Sure we haven't. No, we haven't. If something dropped that was exact, we would do it. Otherwise, yeah, we will definitely tidy the colours up on that. It is revolting. Really is vile. Yeah. Thoroughly enjoyed using the brewing. I really do love that. I have yet to own the can't think of its name now. I did earlier. Now it's, of course, now that I'm on camera, it is the Rubicon. I have yet to own one of those. I've used one. I've used that too, which was okay as a sprayer, but is absolutely vile for a limer. It's absolutely fine. I've never used that, actually, the Trident. So, and it's by Caesarius Modding, who does some really fantastic mods, really. I'm a massive fan of Caesarius Modding. His tractors and all sorts of things that I really do love a lot. So, yes. Yeah, why is that a coloured? It is, it's colours. You can have different colours with that version. Yeah. Yeah, so the Jan, even though obviously we had narrow tyres on and they really are narrows, I'm not 100% sure. The other thing is, what I would like to do now is to probably go for, how many Rubicons? No, there's only 2. No, there aren't, there are 3. Why have I got 3 Rubicons? Ah, because there are 3 different versions, as in like 370. Can't see much weed spot spraying, and that one says something else. Ah, so one's got, yeah, one has got, I'm not a massive fan, if I'm honest. It's caused me more hassle than a little, the weed spot spraying. Yeah, I prefer to blanket, because it works for if you're going to do it in advance, as in, like, I mean, we know the weeds will be growing. It's a month. It only takes a few days for weeds to grow. Well, obviously it's too difficult to actually show that, so that's why you can't see them, but they really will be there. Hang on a minute, we just rolled this. I'm going to say, yeah, so we've pH'd and we've limed everything. It should say, yeah, no, it does. It does. It says pH value perfect, nitrogen perfect. We've done everything. We haven't limed and fertilised 26, but we have got a lot of time to do that. So we'll do that next session. That's been limed and fertilised. Yeah, yeah. All of the pHs are good. We know we miss that when it's just tough. We couldn't do anything about it. Not legitimately anyway. And then nitrogen again, likewise. Everything's good on everything, by the little tiny field that we never use. Well, actually, that would probably is nearly the good orange. That's terrible red, so that's terrible. So growth, we have got, yeah, the barley's going to be the closest. We really could though do with a second harvester, really, whether we lease because this is the last year, or whether we, I'd prefer to lease, not because if we were staying, if in real life I would buy, yeah, I would, definitely. I did talk about fleets, but in all honesty, we've actually managed with the one, but I don't think we've managed this. The barley field is humongous, and I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look on when are the different harvests going to come into fruition. So we've got the barley's going to be first on its own, and the peas are August, and not done any sorghum. Oats are going to be the month after, so actually this is going to be a stunted harvest. We're going to have barley, and then, which is the biggest, and then we've got oats the month after, and a long space to sunflowers, and then it's going to be the peas in the same, no, I think the oats will be early. Oh no, I don't know. No, we've done the oats late. So the oats and the peas may well drop on the same month, so it may well have to, well, to be honest, the barley I can foresee being a biggie, really. So, well, obviously it's going to be big, but yeah. So I don't know why I took the I've had to take the twine mod out. I don't know if it's the twine mod itself, but I'm having issues with it. I don't know whether it's clashing with another mod, but I've had to take it out because although it's a beautiful idea, I can't get it to actually work on most maps. I go close to it, further away, hold it up, do everything, and it sort of flashes in and then flashes out. On one thing I looked at it and I saw it briefly and then it went, so it's like something's clashing with it and stopping it working, so I've had to remove it. Much as I love the realism of it, it's not working with something else that we sort of have got that we do need. So yeah, so monster session, fantastic session though, very, very, I mean, all we've really now got to do is our normal businesses day in day out, There is one thing I'd like to do. I think I will place it down the bottom then as well. Yeah. This is a mod that popped not long back, and it's ideal for... So I'm just checking I've not got it. I know what I'm like. Yes, no, I haven't. It's fantastic. Very, very ideal for... It's not different to the production shed. Does... Oh, hang on, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to say that doesn't look right. That's because it's not the right... It won't look right. Yeah, so I think we'll stick it over here. It is that's right, this bit here, that square there, we just sort of did a bit naughty doing that, but yeah, it is by Death's Pledge, who does also a fantastic little thing as well. He's done 2 productions. I'm very, very chuffed with what it is. Very, very good for if you've got animals. It's cheeky. Yeah, there's Granny's Knitwear by Death's Pledge. This was out last week, and this one here's now been on the model for quite a while, and it is different to the production shed. You need both sides really, so something like that is probably ideal. And I think what we'll do to make that a little bit, we could put a bit of painting on. What have we got that's going to look nice for that? Yeah, asphalt will do nicely. Let's go in a bit. We're a bit far out. Smashing. Excellent. Brilliant. Yes. That, as I shall show you, is... Yeah, it's, as I say, it is cheeky, but not sillily cheekily. Yeah, it sort of adds an extra 20, an extra quarter gain. But it's very, very slurry manure, slurry and manure. So it's all animal based, really, to produce this. So it is fantastic. Each one is a slight gain. Well, these 2 are a third, and that one is a quarter. Yeah, so the cheeky, but not so cheeky that I wouldn't play with it. I don't mind things being cheeky. You've got to be cheeky in life. Just don't like things that are silly. Mini PGA with refueling. Yeah, we need to sort this out, don't we, as well? Yeah. So next time we'll grab that. There's some milk about. It's only about 15 tons, so I'm tempted to leave it till tomorrow morning, to be honest. Yeah, I wanted to upgrade that. The 7210 as it was, the yellow one, I wanted to upgrade it. It was struggling. I thought, I know it's sort of a waste of money. I think that's what my idea was. Yeah, the 7250 now as it is, it was only 170 horsepower. It is, I mean, obviously it's now 306. It's really me. I didn't realise it went up to that. Yeah, so this is a bit of a, this is a tuned one. So 306 horsepower, higher than any 7250 I've ever had. 7250 Pro is a beaut. Still got narrow tyres, very nice looking narrow tyres, I might add. They don't even look narrow to me, but yeah, even with those on, it was pulling very nicely. Whereas it was struggling a bit, I could tell it was well under. And I thought, I know I'm trying to save money, but this session sort of proved when you need all hands to the pump, you've got to have, even your reserve forces have got to be fairly hefty. I know we've got the little Maxim, but that's different. It is what it is. So, and it still did a cracking job. So yeah, so we've limed everything, fertilised everything, rolled everything, even that. We've even mulched a field that we shouldn't have mulched. I've got to laugh about it or I'd cry. But yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, I'm well chuffed. I never dreamt we'd have that amount of fields. I literally was going to just do that section there. I suppose it's only an extra, but yeah, I wasn't really thinking of 30 or 29, but I thought, you know, I don't mean it funny. It's, yeah, it's sometimes about amounts, not like as in, but sort of how much crop you want. So I thought it's not going to hurt to do another one. These narrow fields are fairly narrow, really, obviously, yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd forgotten I thought this was nullifying the course play. Then I realised when you do a change, a material change, it loses the course, so it's nothing to do with the... obviously, this is a bit special, like all of this type of thing, it really does have like a nullification area. Yeah, if you try and paint anywhere near this, I'll show you, it won't let you paint. Now, watch this now, it'll let me paint. Yeah, no, it doesn't appear. Not till you're right out there. All that there. So that's as close as you can get at the front. You can't. That's it. But behind it, you've got to go all the way. Yes, and such a massive amount of sort of area that it blocks. This is so powerful. Yeah, I used to use I've still got it in. I've not used it for a long while. The mobile saw bench, which is really the wood sale point. I used to use that quite a lot, and that also, it even stops vehicles, like cars don't go near it, they just can't move. It's quite amazing. If you don't want vehicles to travel, you want to cause a traffic jam, then drop that in, or something like this will do the same thing, I would have thought. Yeah, it is amazing. So yeah, we 531,176. We did have some, yeah, the production costs, I really don't know what, it was like something went wrong, it really was, on the map, and something wasn't working right. We'll do our best to just like work around it. I'm not going to stop this. I had to pull out of Hills of Tuscany because I was having issues every other session with one of the key mods that we'd chosen on that, the potato thing that we'd chosen on that. We'd even grown crops around that and everything, and it kept on going wrong. So I've swizzled XML files in and out, and then it breaks again, and I thought, I can't keep doing that. There's a lot of work when you change maps and you switch your XMLs in, and then there's always hidden things that are not quite right. You forgot about the million litres of water you'd got in somewhere, and you know, there's always things like that that don't quite work out right, or loads of leveling that it takes probably 3 hours to fix it. And I thought, I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. I'd sorted out the greenhouses the time before, came back on, and again it out of storage or out of space again. So I thought, just can't do it. I'm just going to have to pull out. It's a shame, but we did have a long run on it. It's just, yeah, sort of in a way. I mean, massive amount of fields on it, a bit like this, but obviously not on the scale of this really, but an awful lot, not far off though really. I think obviously this is a bigger map. Yeah, the fields are huge, but on Hills of Tuscany we did have some rather large ones, but it's sad, it just had to pull out because I can't keep, it does cause stress, and that's what makes you run away, or me run away from a map, when you get lots of stress. Yeah, it was, I'm having issues on I think with the Mark IV harvester, which I used first on Zelonka. Didn't realise at the time it was Hills of Tuscany that made me aware that actually it damages crop, and badly, not just a little bit. You don't lose a quarter, you lose 2/3. Yeah, we had a harvest of 317 tonnes the year after with the Mark IV on exactly the same field, fertilised properly, limed properly. 107 tonnes, so we lost 200 tonnes of potatoes. We did it quickly, but it really ploughed the potatoes into the ground. I mean, in real life it would have done something like that. So it was, yeah, I've suspended using the Mark IV until it's fixed, and if it doesn't get fixed then I'm going to remove it, because it's, yeah, it looks fantastic. But if you've got a comparison of a field that you've already done, I did think on Zelonka that I'd lost vegetables, but yeah, I wasn't sure. And then when I realised with the potatoes, it was Zelonka. I mean, I've done potatoes on a lot of fields. We had a big field of potatoes on Zelonka, not admittedly silty clay, but it was really low, and I was thinking, well, this is not right. It should be at 3 times the amount of potatoes. And it was literally down to the Mark IV destroying the potatoes. That was the worst crop I'd found. But carrots likewise, those two were down, I believe, on the yield I had on Zelonka the year before. So yeah, I'm using the Colossus now for its yeah thing. Also, yeah, there is another fantastic one which I've got yet to use. Which I must remember it is. I think it is under potato technology. No, it's not. It's this one. Yeah, I believe. I really am looking forward to using. I keep forgetting about it. It is stupendous. Is it in this one or is it in Beats? No, it's not that one. I think it might be Beat actually, but it is multi-fruit. Ah, it is. It's Beat technology. Here we go. The Rootster, but yeah, there's another version of it. Yeah, there's this one that does the two. Oh, I thought there was one that did the vegetables too. Ah, okay, that's intriguing. I could have sworn there was a Rootster that also did. Yeah, but even so, I still would love to use it. I know its hold is not terribly big, but yeah, I really would. Yeah, I would love to have a go with that. Yeah, definitely. I've used the PH Mini an awful lot, and that also home tops. I didn't realise that. I found that out by mistake. Yeah, it's actually got a built-in home topper, little tiny one, but then it's a fantastic bit of kit when you think you don't need to do the home topper. I've always bought or leased the home topper and gone before it, and then one of the workers just zipped across the field, and I thought, how is that home top in the field? And then I realised, I thought, it's home top in the field because it's actually got a built-in. Yeah, I've got yet to make this work. I'm not removing it, but I'd like another go with it. I couldn't make it drop on the ground, but yeah, I'm going to give it another shot on one, definitely, because it's a cracking bit of kit. Yeah, it really is amazing. But yeah, right, anyway, yeah, that we'll leave it there because I'm tired and I always waffle. I can go and talk for England forever. So yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you're going to stick with me on this journey. I think this is going to be a bit of a monster. The catching up stage on this is going to be quite terrific, really. Yeah, I would have liked to go and pick up the animals. There's also another mod that increases your animals to 2,000. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we could have gone bigger with the animals ourselves and bought some more. Yeah, we've got 100 in each one, which is 300 animals. We could have had a max of 600 animals, which would have been quite tremendous. But again, when we could have had the extra animals, we didn't have the money. We were investing in other things, and now we've sort of got just really till the end of the year, maybe almost a year. But I mean, that is a point. When are they going to give birth? I think they just have. Yeah, they're not long ago at all. Yeah, so I mean, we've got yeah, we bought 50-50 and 50, didn't we? So 150. I should have probably bought a little bit more, but it is what it is. Not every farm has to have a massive amount of animals, really. Not all herds are. I mean, we've done a bit of everything. Well, actually, we've done a massive amount of arable on this as well, huge amount. Anyway, yeah, I'm starting again, aren't I? Yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye for now.